So we're going to talk about the light meter on your camera. We're still on aperture priority mode, AV on the top, and the ISO is on auto. Below your f-stop is your light meter here, and this is really useful to make sure you're not taking a photograph that is overexposed or underexposed. Both of my images taken on a high f-stop and a lower f-stop were the correct exposure because the ISO was set on auto. I'm going to change the ISO. This is the ISO button here, and I'm going to put it on 100. 100 setting for ISO is the best because you will get the most detail in your image. Put it on ISO 100, and I've put my f-stop up as high as it can go to f29, which is a really small aperture. Now if I just tap on the shutter release button here, it will show me my light meter, and in order to get a good exposure, so good light, it's saying that my shutter needs to open for 2 seconds. I'll show you what that looks like. As you can see, the image is really blurry and it's no good for what I'm looking for today. So let's try and let more light into the camera a different way. So rather than the shutter being open for 2 seconds to let light in, let's make the aperture as wide as possible to let light in. So I've put that down to f4.5. And now it's telling me, so I've just tapped the button there to make the screen accurate. It's saying now it's going to be 1/25 of a second. That sounded quite quick, and that was much better. This is detailed, and the one in the background is blurred because I've got a low f-stop, a shallow depth of field. If you want to check whether it's sharp enough for what you want, go back to the playback and view the image on the screen, and you've got a minus and plus here. So I'm just going to zoom in to that closest natural form and check that I'm happy that that's sharp enough. If I'm not happy, I will have to change some more settings.